Oh my God, we're rolling.
We're rolling. We're live.
How's it going, man?
How's it going?
Pretty good. What's new?
Yeah, man. Not too much. I mean, lot to report.
Yeah?
We rented a pontoon boat.
Nice.
I haven't been on a pontoon boat since 1993. But we used to have one up at Shawano Lake in Wisconsin.
Really?
Yeah, so every time we would go up there on the 4th of July, we'd all go up there for 2 weeks. And it was my dad's parents' cottage on Shawano Lake.
Yeah.
And they owned a pontoon boat, which was always docked there. So we took that out all the time, tubed off of it, all that shit.
Nice.
So I think the last time I went up there was 93. So crazy.
And I got this little bass. Got this new little bass.
Oh, yeah.
I was trying to get the strap on. It's so small. Look how little it is.
Oh, my God.
I was trying to get the strap on right before our meeting, but I ran out of time. All right, Give me like 1 minute. I'm going to finish putting this strap on.
Yeah. No problem. Cool.
If I can figure this out. This just came in yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
But I love playing this thing, man. But yeah, it's a Cordoba, so it's the same brand as my my classical.
Oh, great.
So I've always liked that thing.
Yeah.
It's got that really good smell. I just love the smell of my Cordoba. All right, let's see if this is right. All right, it's a little janky, but there it is.
That is so cool.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Picking out some of the bass parts for some of my songs there, like
Excellent.
Snow Root is so fun to play.
Yeah. Oh, hell yeah, right? Yeah, right.
This thing's pretty loud too for a. Yeah, the reviews that I read were saying this one's like relatively loud for a acoustic bass.
Okay.
I don't know why that is, but yeah, dude, I'm loving it.
That thing's awesome, and it's a tiny guitar, right? Like it's a mini guitar.
Yeah, it's a mini. So it's described as a mini like travel bass. So
cool.
Really light and easy to transport. Obviously, I don't have a case for it yet, but it's acoustic electric. It's got the
Awesome
pickups and
yeah.
I'm assuming this thing is flips open or something. Yeah.
Whoa. Oh, that's probably where you put the battery.
Oh, it's a battery. Yeah. Interesting.
Yeah, because you got some electronics on there. Is there a tuner on there?
Yep.
Yeah, so if you got a tuner, and then it also might charge your inputs. So basses, all of my basses have had batteries. It's really weird. But I want to, I have one on my acoustic electric guitar as well. The same deal. I just put a good battery in it. It's a 9-volt in mine.
I don't see where to plug it in. Do they not have plugins?
Look at the back end. Look where the strap goes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Usually you plug right into the strap.
Oh, right in there.
Look at the strap. Yeah. That's usually the quarter put input. Yeah.
Nice.
So I just started today calling it the butthole. Fucking A. Now I have some good news in terms of expanding our family of instruments.
Yes.
So you've met Carl, obviously.
Carl.
Let me go grab him. Yeah, you know Carl. This is Carl.
Yeah.
You know Carl.
Yeah.
Carlo Robelli. Never heard of it. Anyway, I was wondering what to name him, and he told me it's Carl. Also, it's a he. So this is my dude. Me and Carl. We're fucking doing this shit. Now I've been thinking about getting a mini acoustic electric so that I could just bring that up.
Yeah.
Because a friend of mine came over, and when he pulled out what was in his bag, it was a mini acoustic, and he just brings that everywhere, and it's so fucking cool, man. He let me play it. It cost him like $200, and it just feels like, and it's a Martin, so it's made well, and and he brings it everywhere, and I played it, and it goes, you know, I don't know, I think it might have a cutaway body, you know, it's acoustic electric with a tuner, and it's loud. So they've engineered these instruments to be more efficient. And we're getting the benefit. I think it's another thing, you know, that is awesome about living in the future, you know, because when I was starting out, the mini acoustic guitars sucked. Like, you didn't want to bring those things anywhere, and they looked weird, and there was only one version, you know, and it's just like there was no innovation around it. So now I feel like the products are really good. So I was thinking about buying one, and then Erica's brother Eli came to visit me. He had one that was his dad's, which I think was a Taylor. And a beautiful guitar. I like wrote something on that guitar, you know, right away. You know, I just had like a relationship, like I had like a chemistry, you know, which I don't feel on those shitty, like cheap Walmart guitars or whatever.
Right.
And so I had to I was doing this open house last weekend, and I decided, because I'm just sitting there, you know, waiting for people to come inside, that I'm gonna bring my fucking guitar, and I'm gonna work on our band, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But the thing is like, Carl, you know, he doesn't travel well. Like, I've decided that this is like my studio thing. Like maybe, I don't know if I want to bring him out live. I just don't even want to, if I want him to leave the house. I love this fucking guitar.
Yeah.
So then I was like, well, how does that help anything? It doesn't. You know, maybe Carl's just got to suck it up. But I remembered that I've got this piece of shit acoustic electric in my closet that suddenly occurred to me that, holy shit, maybe like this acoustic electric in my closet is actually quality, right? So I pulled it out. And it's an Ibanez, just like my bass, right? My acoustic electric bass, which is now part of who I am. And it's fucking beautiful. Look at this cool bridge. And like all this like, you know, the pearl finger guides.
Yeah.
And I just love the coloring and shit. So like, this is Troy. Well, you know, meet Troy.
Troy.
He gave me a name, and so it's got electronics, which means it's acoustic electric. So I'm thinking, you know, this could be my road guitar. You know, He's got the nylon strings too. Yeah.
Yeah. The nylon. That's so crazy.
Yeah, and you know what?
Just
it's
put those
a little
on?
bit smaller. No, I when I did it with when I did it to Carl, I decided to try it out on Troy over here, and I used to bring him into Hennessy's and just leave him in a goddamn hot closet. I didn't value him, you know, but now he's like, holy shit, he's just a hard ass motherfucker, you know. It's great. It's not a mini, but it's a smaller body than Carl.
Okay.
So it will travel better. And I've got a travel case for it. It's called a Road Runner. It's probably like $100 travel case.
Nice.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
So it kind of makes sense to take him out. So I, you know, obviously it doesn't make sense on this trip, but at least I can bring something up, you know, moving forward.
Yeah. It's just so cool coming up with like because I know the parts that I wrote for the demos. So first I try to figure out, all right, where are those notes? And then I try to figure out like the right fingering patterns that are most efficient, and then find little like slides, you know, like little things, or like little in between, whatever you call those, little like transition notes in between stuff, you know. It's so fun.
Well, that's actually the technical word of it, but I've been calling them fills.
Fills, yeah.
I think that's more fun. That looks good on you, Ryan.
Thanks, dude. Yeah, it's so small, but I don't care. Look at it.
Perfect. Nah, perfect. It's like
yeah. So it's got a.
What's the brand?
Cordoba.
Can you put the neck up by the camera? I want to be able to see it. Not the head. Yeah. That looks cool. Yeah.
Yeah, it's got this cool like.
Oh, it's so little.
Yeah, it's so little.
So little.
Yeah, it's like smaller than my acoustic guitar.
That's insane.
Well, I like that it has this, it has an acoustic sound. It's got some, I was reading up on it, since it's got this, the hole and the, whatever the terms are, it's got some harmonics in there, right, that you don't get with a electric bass that's just like doesn't have any of that like sound bouncing around in a hollow body. You know, it's just like
Right.
a whole other like level to the sound.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just really pleasing. I love this smell, dude. Yes. I love playing bass, dude.
Hell yeah, dude.
I don't know what it's just so fun. Like, I like that the strings are further apart and there's just more room. I don't feel like I'm all crunched. It's just so much more comfortable to play.
Yeah. Well, you're fucking picking it up really quick. AKA, you're like a natural on that thing. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, cool.
I bought that bass before Malted Milk. Like, I'd sold my old nice drum set. I had a Pearl Export and sold it and bought a bass and an amp. And I don't know, it probably for like 3 months, 6 months, I was like learning scales and learning the you know, how to do the things with the fingers and
exactly. Yeah, I figured you had. I mean, it looks like you had some training for sure.
I mean, that was fucking 20 years ago. And
yeah, but you know, it's like you already put in that work. It's still there. You're just rusty.
Yeah, I guess. I don't even know if I don't think I took lessons. I have no idea. Maybe I did.
Yeah. Did you play bass in Malted Milk for a minute? I have like a vague memory of that.
I did, yeah. I played one show, I think. At least one.
On bass?
Yeah.
Cool.
We played at the, at the Western Union, like on campus there, like where the Burger King is in the campus, and there's all that seating.
Shit.
That big. Like we played a show there.
Like in the food court?
Yeah, in the food court, like the big seating area.
Wow.
They played there several times.
Where'd you set up at?
Like in the corner by the windows, like there's like that big room and there's like doors leading to the outside. There's a little entrance facing the football stadium. So we set up in one of those corners by the doors. They did probably 4 or 5 shows there at least.
Cool.
Like Matt and Takeshi, probably started with just Matt and Takeshi, and then Nick joined, and then they got a drummer. And
what? So cool.
Yeah. Yeah, they had this dude drummer. He was really good, and he had like this big ass rack, huge drum set. And then, but he went home for the summer, and that's when they needed a drummer, and they needed a new bass player. Yeah. There it is.
And then fucking Luke and Ryan are born, basically.
That's right. It's the birth of Luke and Ryan.
Had we ever played music together? Yeah, I mean, well, we did like acoustic stuff in your apartment.
Yeah, we would have like just played around.
That was like the beginning of us ever playing together. But Malted Milk was our first band, right?
Yeah, we'd never like actually jammed with amps and stuff. I don't think. We'd just like played acoustic guitars in the dorm room and my apartment and stuff. Yeah.
That was probably the first time I was abstinent of being in a band in my life.
Huh.
Since beginning playing bands,
Yeah.
It's not a good way to live your life.
Not being in a band.
That's fuck, man. Yeah, well, I mean, for me, I realize that it's part of me being balanced.
Yeah.
Like I need to be creating on this level at least, and I just have been that way since at least I was 14 when I played guitar. I mean, I was always all about writing. Covering music is cool and everything, but we were always trying to write songs.
So you said you got a bunch of, you wrote some new stuff?
I've been working on this one thing. man, it's kind of haunting me. Like I fell asleep last night, and all I want to do is, my fingers hurt today because I've been playing this chord progression over and over again.
Nice.
But I feel like I'm making some progress on it. So, can you hear that?
Yeah.
All right, Troy's debut. I don't even know what I'm calling this yet, but here, I'll just figure start here. I'm like forgetting it now. I'm nervous. It's just so much fun, man. I'm just like getting into these scales and just like that chord progression. Because I don't know if you picked up on what it is. It's just this. I have trouble with the timing. I think that's why I dreamt it, because I played it over and over and over and over and over in my head. And when I woke up this morning, I was able to play it. But now I'm like kind of freaking out because I'm showing you it. So I totally forgot everything that I learned. But
that's cool, dude. I like that.
Down. Yeah.
I came up with a cool little lick for this song.
Yeah. What is it?
It's this dum ba da dum bum bum.
Yeah.
You can do anything on that. Or can you hear that?
Yeah, I can hear it. It sounds great. I love it.
Cool. Ah. Oh, dude, the bass is so much fun.
I'm so happy you love it, dude. So happy you love it.
I want to play bass on your songs.
Yeah, I'd love it. I would love that.
It's so funny. On guitar, I've never once been motivated to learn scales. But
really?
I've had this bass for like 4 days, and I'm like, I want to learn scales. We're going to be jamming in like 2 weeks, dude.
It's crazy. Oh, yeah, we got to fucking figure out what we're actually going to do, because it was maybe ambitious for me to have a whole other song fleshed out, but maybe we can work on that today a little bit, like figure out what songs are like close or something like that, where I can actually come prepared, you know?
Yeah.
Because really what I want to do, dude, is like I just want to get in there and just like fucking play with you, and like I feel like I'm gonna get closer to my sound when the two of us get together, you know? Like like who the fuck I am when I'm playing guitar. I'm getting closer to understanding that person. It's huge for me, man. Like my voice or something like that, you know? And I'm like defining my narrative through the lyrics that I've been writing. And I'm like creating this whole vocabulary around, like, I don't know if it's a character I'm building or if it's just who I am, you know? So I'm kind of coming to figure out the difference between the two.
Nice.
Yeah, but ever since I wrote Dirty, you know, like we wrote Dirty, basically. I mean, like you helped me so much just to like get closer to understanding who I am. It's crazy, man. And I don't know if this is actually who I am, but I'm really fucking feeling it right now. So I'm just leaning into it. You know what I mean? Like this whole like hat thing that I had on during the Work Harder song, you know?
Yeah. Well, it's crazy the effect that it has when, because I feel that with you or Justin Brown or people along the way who like, it just takes that one person to be like, that was cool.
Right. Yeah.
And yeah, money, I'm not, that's obviously I like money as much as the next person, but that's not at all what I'm after in this. That'd be nice. But I'm cool. I would more like to, more interested in the, just kind of making having a following and having an audience, you know, finding some people who like the music and getting shows or either shows or people who streams or whatever the metric is now, if it's like streams or YouTube views or whatever it is, like having people care about the material is my number one thing.
Me too.
If that brings in money, that's great. But I've got a job. That's where I get the money. This is not where I come for money, you know?
Are you ready for this bartender trick I've been working on?
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Ready? 2 bottles.
Yeah.
Church key.
Oh, they're going to open each other? Okay. Oh, the back and forth?
Yeah. Actually, so the
shoot.
ideal is both. I just want to do like that, like one after the other, like boom, boom, boom. You know, like just like pulling caps off. All right, so I think I got maybe 40 more minutes. What should we work on?
Okay. Well, let's see. Well, last time we talked about which songs to do. I sent those 3 tracks with no bass on them.
Mm-hmm.
Toss Your Hair, Rent Free, and Snow Route, I think they were.
Mm-hmm.
Figure 3 songs each prep for the practice.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I mean, how about this? Can I work on like guitar parts for those? And do you want to do the bass for those?
Mm-hmm. I could try that, yeah.
I mean, because like I feel like a little weird to be. I feel like a little weird to be honest. Like it doesn't mean just because like I play bass doesn't mean I need to write all the bass lines. You know.
Right.
You know what I mean? And now that you play bass, I mean, you probably want to just fucking jump in there and like fucking do your thing, right? That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm assuming.
Like to play something on top of the guitar parts that are on there, like a lead guitar part, or what are you thinking? To play like the main guitar part or a lead?
Lead.
Wait, okay, perfect.
Yeah, rhythm and lead.
Clue.
Rhythm and lead, basically.
Okay.
You know, so my whole thing are like these fills, you know, and then if you can lay down like a really cool bass line over some like solo that I do, I can thicken it out with some chords here and there. You know, that's basically what I've been doing, like that, like the chorus for "Dirty." You know, I'm playing an E minor, but I got this melody up here. You know.
Yeah.
But I'm letting that chord ring out. So, you know, I'm a student of Travis picking, you know, so I'm always thinking about ways where I can do 2 things at once. Like I want to turn the guitar into a piano. That's my goal. That's the kind of guitar player I want to be. So if I could do that in the context of our band, that would be really fucking fulfilling for me, you know, because I think I've always wanted to kind of bridge that gap between you're either a rhythm guitar player or you're a lead guitar player, you know, and I feel like Jeff Tweedy, that's why I fuck with him so hard because he's got both skills. And I like, to me, that's, God, it'd be so fucking enriching to be able to do that for our stuff. Because that to me is what I'm hearing a lot of now, you know. And then, you know, I mean, if, you know, but if I hear something like a chord progression or like a different rhythm for something, I want to, you know, I'd like to be able to throw it out, you know, for consideration, bass line too, drum part even maybe, you know, if you're open for that. Because I have a lot of opinions about drum parts and stuff like that, you know, for songs. So, I mean, if we can kind of be open, then we're just really collaborating, you know? We all kind of play these instruments, you know?
Cool, yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, because we talked about before, like, there's the recording, and then there's only 2 of us. How does this translate into, we're basically covering our own songs with 2 people. There might be 5 instruments on the recording, but then there's only 2 of us for now. So how do we actually translate that? I don't like the idea of singing while drumming. That's kind of out of the question. I've done it before.
Okay. Yeah.
But it kind of sucks.
Yeah. I think it's awkward, to be honest with you. I respect it, but I don't really, you know.
And it doesn't look good. It's just a bad look.
Yeah, I mean, it could look cool, but I don't know. Anyway, go ahead.
You can't really... we would always bitch about it when we're filming bands. It's like the worst thing is the drummer singing because it just looks like shit on camera.
And that's not going to help us either.
It's not exciting.
Yeah.
No. We need something visually appealing. It's just not visually appealing.
Yeah. By the way, Ryan.
So anyway.
Go ahead. Sorry. No, I'm gonna make a note. That's why I got my notes. Go ahead. Sorry. Okay. Finish your thought before you forget.
So if I'm singing one of my songs, I'd either want to be playing guitar or bass. I'm pretty much of a novice on bass, so that's interesting. It's an interesting thought to have. Yeah. Me on bass, and we can try it.
Okay. Cool. Yeah, let's try.
Because that's going to be a challenge for me to sing
and play
at
bass
the same time.
Yeah, totally.
But it's a cool thing I already started trying it this week, so I was trying to play Rent Free and sing it.
Yeah, I mean, and you know, like necessity is the mother of invention. Essentially, we're bootstrapping right now. That's how I see it.
Yeah.
So that's another reason why I like to double up. You know, I've always been somebody who has a 4-track that tries to write every single part and have his own band because as soon as I got kicked out of my first band, I was like, fuck the world. You know, I'm doing this on my own. The only problem with that is that I feel like the output is not as compelling, you know? So that's why I
Right.
want to work with other people, because I want to do my best work. Yeah, I forgot what the fuck point I was trying to make. I should just make the point, and then if I remember like the whole story, I'll tell you if you care. You know, it's just like,
Start with the thesis, and then
yeah, the thesis. Goddamn it.
if we were playing whatever of my Snow Route or any of the
Mhm.
songs of mine, it would probably be the most compelling situation to have me on bass and you on guitar, because you can do more on guitar than I can.
Yeah.
Like I might like the way I play the rhythm guitar on one of my songs, but I can't do a lead or really. You can do way more.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So
right.
it's not like the bass is not going to be the featured instrument.
Like do what serves the song.
Yeah, it would probably make more sense and be more interesting to watch if you're on guitar, because you can do more on guitar, and the bass part's going to be straightforward anyway, you know? So it's kind of a waste to put you on bass.
Okay. Yeah, I see what you mean.
That's my point. It's like kind of a waste of...
Yeah.
There's only two of
That's
us.
cool.
Might as well like optimize what we have to offer.
Exactly.
You know?
That's the point I'm trying to make. Exactly. That's the point. Yeah, exactly. We're on the same page. Cool.
Yeah, that does make sense. So I just got to practice. That's exciting, because honestly, I like playing bass more than guitar.
Exactly. That's cool,
So-
man. I'm so happy you do, because
Like
I don't see myself as a bass player, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. I enjoy it. I'm
Because
I'm finding more ways to enjoy it, but to me it was just a way to get into a band, really.
Yeah. And you know what else? I've been playing bass this week. No pain. Zero pain. When
Amazing.
I play guitar, it hurts after 5 minutes. Every time. And I like have to stop.
Right.
So fuck it.
Fuck it.
I give up. No more
Yeah.
guitar.
Especially, you know, like if you don't really care about the instrument, it's like why should I fucking do this, you know?
I mean, I like it's satisfying to be. I think the guitar on the demo is starting to sound good. Like I'm getting better. It's satisfying to like, oh, I can play a decent rhythm guitar.
Yeah.
But I don't like have any. You know, I don't think I'm. Whatever. I don't have any great aspirations at being a great guitar player. Much
That's
more
cool.
interested in being a good drummer. Yeah, I need to be practicing drums anyway. How am I ever going to play drums?
Okay. Well, this is what I think. I think we do what is necessary to serve the song, right?
Yeah.
So if it's a complicated drum beat, maybe it's better that you play it. However, now I'm thinking about live scenarios. So there's the two scenarios, right? I think like, you know, we just do what serves the song. So maybe if like I can play the bass part a little bit better, I play the bass part and you sing, and like play the guitar part, but maybe, you know, you don't put that little melody thing I got in there, or, you know what I mean? Something like that, you know. That's fine for now, because I kind of like picture us busking, dude. I love this malted milk model, you know, of like the two of us in the union busking. But I want to fucking busk. Like I want to roll my sleeves up and work, you know.
Yeah. Oh, dude, we could. Well, we should start planning an LA trip.
Yeah.
Where I come to LA for a weekend.
Yeah.
And we could just
perfect.
busk.
Yeah, let's do it. Cool.
We could
Let's do
jam
that
and busk and not even worry about booking
in December.
a show. You know?
Yeah, maybe we go to like Hollywood Boulevard or some shit. Who cares, you know? But again, like I want to target it. You know, I want to like do it around people that would actually have a point of view about music and stop and turn their head, and that would build a fan base. You know.
Yeah, we could go to. I don't know, where's a good spot?
Venice Beach.
Venice is obvious. Yeah.
Yeah, Venice is obvious, and I could research other spots that might be more appropriate, you know, and maybe like somewhere in the like Silver Lake area, or you know, downtown LA actually would be a good one. I'm working a lot down there, so I'm starting to get a finger on the pulse of what's happening there, which is really cool.
Outside Dodger games.
Outside Dodger games, exactly, and then our fans are like fucking Dodger people. You'd love that. Exactly. Let's fucking do that. That's where our show is in December.
Yeah. You can just walk in there. You can walk in and just stand in the parking lot.
Exactly. That's our first fucking show, Dodger game. Like find a Dodger game you want to go to. We'll go to it, and then we'll go out and perform or some shit like that, you know?
Yeah, right on.
Cool.
Because I was thinking of the whole name thing. Allison Toole, Luke and Ryan.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter.
Well, yeah, exactly.
So-
Well, that's a work in progress, dude.
Yeah.
You know, we'll figure that out.
So, cool. So we'll kind of hit those 3 songs. Did you? Yeah, you decided on 3 songs. I think I put it in in our folder.
I'm gonna do what is it? Dirty, Work Harder, and Abracadabra.
I think that's what you said. Yeah, dirty. Yeah, we said work harder, abracadabra, dirty, rent free, snow root, toss your hair, and then 3 covers. We got Your Blues, Arpeggiator, and XYU.
Cool.
So we got 9 songs.
Yeah. See, Your Blues we could do just like Malted Milk style, you know, so we get that like, and I'll play bass, and then you can sing it. That'd be awesome.
Yeah, like Your Blues. I don't care about the drums on that. I care about singing that, and then
Exactly.
I could play bass on it, or
Okay.
and you play
cool.
guitar or drums or whatever appeals to you.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, well, no, you play bass and I'll play drums. I'll practice Your Blues, and that's how I'll get off of this rusty thing. Cool.
Okay, I'm writing down
Luke
Ryan
plays
bass and
drums.
vocal. Luke, you want to play drums on that?
Yeah.
Okay. Arpeggiator, you on
Is it
guitar?
hard? Is it hard? Is it a hard drum beat?
It's just blues.
Okay, easy. All right, cool.
It's-
I mean, not easy. I
yeah.
don't know, but I think I could probably do that, right? Yeah.
Yeah. What about Arpeggiator? You want to play guitar on that?
Yeah.
There's no. I'd be on drums.
Yeah.
There's no vocals. XYU, I'd want to sing.
Cool. Excellent.
What do you want to play on that? Guitar?
Guitar, big time, dude. So you just sing on
Okay.
drums, man. Let's just try it out.
Sing on drums. Yeah, we kind of need drums on that one, don't we?
Oh my God, I mean, come on. You don't want to jam out on drums on that one? How much fun would
Yeah,
that
I
be?
gotta play drums on that one.
But we could
All
do
right.
it both, you know. But like, yeah, let's commit to this so we can have a show. Let's do that.
Sure.
Yeah, let's do that. We
Um,
can have something to practice. Okay, Rent Free.
and so
what are
for
we gonna do for Rent Free?
Rent Free, yeah, I can play bass on that one.
Cool.
And then you'd play. I'd do bass and vocal. Luke guitar. Oh wait, on Rent Free?
Yeah, Rent Free.
I was thinking of Snow Root.
Oh,
Definitely
I could do
that for
bass on
Snow
Rent
Root.
Free. I like that one. I've been working up a little bass line for that.
Okay, so I would do guitar on Rent Free. And then you'd do bass on that one. And then Snow Root would be me on bass, you on guitar.
Perfect. I can't wait. And you know, I'm gonna harmonize. Is that cool?
Oh yeah, totally, absolutely.
Yeah, that's why we
toss
need the
your
2
hair.
hours, because I'm comfortable like working this shit out with you, but I couldn't do that. Like, I mean, I would, but it'd be so much trauma, dude. I'd need to be so drunk.
What, with like stranger?
No, I mean, even if with our friends and family, because I'm really proud of this stuff, you know. But it's kind of like I wanna talk about Buckingham Investments and why it's awesome, but I can't give the presentation yet because I'll just fuck it all up, you know. I need a lot more practice. So I feel like if we practice a couple hours, I'm pretty confident that, especially now that we know what parts we need to practice and stuff, you know, we just come in, we work through the set list a couple times and we give a show, you know, to our friends and family.
Yeah.
I love that, and we record it all. It's fucking cool.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. All right, so toss your hair. What do you think on that one?
Okay, so that's that reggae one, right? Well, okay, you tell me, man. Like, you think about that one, because I would like to come up with like a really cool guitar part for that, actually, like one of those cool
Sure.
guitar lead things.
Toss your hair has a. It's like
Yeah, play
it's
it.
the one that's.
Right.
I don't know what that is, but I don't.
I'd like to play a bass for that, actually.
That whole thing, and it goes into a couple reggae parts. Like it's about half and half.
Okay. Well, what would you like to do? Because I'm thinking, for the purposes of necessity is a mother of invention, I think I could
Yeah.
write like a pretty complicated bass line to that,
Yeah.
which I would not want to sing over, you know. And that to me would be more fun to do than writing like a guitar part to that. And it seems to me like you could play that right now on guitar, right?
Yeah,
And play
the
and sing.
guitar part's pretty sparse.
Oh, so you need something in there.
I think I might do drums on that one. I might do
Drums,
like
okay.
drums and vocal on that one,
Okay, cool. Then I'll do guitar.
and then you could do. You said bass. You wanted to do?
Well,
Like I
No,
don't
let
think
me-
it even
let me-
needs a guitar part
oh, it doesn't. Okay. Okay, cool. Yeah, cool. I would love that.
because you said you were hearing bass stuff on that, right?
Yeah, yeah. That'd be cool. Let me try that. Oh god, it's gonna be so cool. I'm like really excited now to work on this song.
Awesome.
Oh, dude.
All right, so we got it for all those. Then we got
Yeah.
your 3. Work harder. Am
What
I
is Beans
playing
doing? Is she
drums
she
on all
fighting your
3?
microphone? Oh, my songs. Let's go through them.
Yeah.
Fucking
Work harder.
dirty. Work harder. Yeah, probably. And that's what I'm thinking because so it's work harder, fucking dirty, and what was the other one? Abracadabra? I don't know.
Yeah.
You could feel that one out because that's kind of like a performance piece, you know. But there is like a really heavy part in there, you know. Like so I'm thinking maybe drums and guitar for all my stuff. So there's that
Sure.
part where it's like, and then it's like. And then it's like Smashing Pumpkins, you know? Melvins.
That's Abracadabra, right?
Yeah.
Why don't I play
You
bass
know.
on that one?
You want to play bass? Cool. Let's do it.
Because that one seems like it's sort of not. It seems like what's the word? There's no time. It's like.
Exactly.
It seems like it's sort of free flowing.
Okay.
It's not like.
Exactly. Yeah. Well, yeah, exactly. Cool. Excellent. I can't wait. I can't wait to hear you come up. This is so cool. I love it.
Is that dirty? What was that? Is that something new?
That's a new one, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm working on this little chord progression. It's like. The bass line. I don't know how to transition back, but it's just like these two parts that I wrote that I fucking feel so hard that I want to link, you know. But and they link naturally going one way, but I haven't figured out how to get them back into the other part, you know, because it's kind of like two different songs.
Do it again.
Okay, cool. So it starts out like a.
That part's bad.
I don't know. I still can't figure it out, you know, how to get back into that.
How to get back to the other part?
But I just love going into that bluesy thing from that indie thing, you know? It's like so like, what the fuck did he just do, you know? That's the kind of head turning I want to do, you know? Because that whole thing, like, this is all I play, dude. You know, I got this other one. It's just like this thing. It's like cowboy shit.
Yeah.
that like 24 hours a day, dude. Like that's all I want to do. God.
Yeah, man, shit. You got these bunch of new songs. God, you're coming up with so many ideas.
Right?
It's crazy.
Like what the fuck
You got
is
so
going
many
on,
songs.
dude? I'm like so inspired, man. That's what I'm saying. Like I love this, man. I love it.
It feels like with your process,
Mm-hmm.
you're coming up with all this shit. The things to do is for us to be playing it in person
I know.
to like
I know.
make it into a thing.
And so,
you know?
so to me, like I do want to dedicate some of what we do to that, because when you're on drums, that really helps my writing process. You know, because I'm really about dynamic. You know, I'm really about story. Like I tell a story, it's like about vibe and feel. You know, like when you hear me playing guitar, like my goal is that you know it's me. You know, because I'm saying something. Like I have something to say, and I was like I'm telling a story. You know, that's my whole thing. It's never been my intention, but this last 6 months has revealed to me that that's what I do. Like I'm an emotional guitar player. You know, whether it's emo, I don't know, man. Like whatever. Like if I'm into emo, I'm into emo. I guess. Fuck, I'm pretty fucking emo, dude. So whatever.
Who
I
cares
hope that
what
we
the
don't.
label is, dude?
Well, I know, right? That's the whole thing. That's what
Who cares?
Ride's about, dude. It's like fuck all that bullshit, dude. Nobody cares anymore about emo. It's all history now. It's crazy. We're in the future, dude. It's fucking crazy. All
Well,
this shit that I hang on
It's
to
like
doesn't
saying
matter.
emo is just a way to dismiss something. Like, oh, that's emo. So categorically dismiss.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Who gives a shit what you call it? Doesn't matter. Is it good? Yeah, I can't wait for fucking practice.
Oh, it's gonna be so
Goddamn.
good. Nah, man, but dude, okay, so my whole thing is I want to get out of town at least once a month.
That's it, yeah.
That's a cool. Mark,
I mean,
you
Work
gotta
Harder
on what?
is you on guitar and me on drums.
Yeah.
Amor Cadabra is you on guitar and me on bass. Dirty is you on guitar and me on drums.
Oh, and I want to do vocals on all these things too.
On your 3 you'd be vocals. Yeah.
Yeah, and so it'll probably be for me like what my process in terms of writing lyrics is that. So what I'm doing is I have all these notes that I've been building in my phone, with different ideas. You know, like I have something called "So Be It." You know, like I'm kind of using that comedy post-it note approach. So I'm starting from song titles and then just kind of writing under that theme, and so I'm coming up with different stuff. I just need to sit down and kind of, you know, bang out some lyrics for these 2 songs. So that's going to be my goal for the next 2 weeks. But it's pretty ambitious because of my process. But it's like, you know, I can come up with something, and then at least I have something to sing. And then if I don't, I'd like, you know, like when we're jamming and stuff, like we could both just be singing when we're jamming. Like who cares, you know? But like if it's a song that I haven't quite figured out a melody to yet, you know, I'd like to kind of workshop that. And then maybe we could just both, like you had a melody for that other thing, so we could just belt it out if it doesn't have a melody. And I think we'll just come up with something that's better than either of us would do on our own, you know? That's my thesis for this. Yeah. Synergy.
Cool. Yeah, it took me the longest time to come up with any lyrics for Rent Free. First, I just tried to come up with a vocal melody, and for months and months, that's all I had. I recorded this like whatever it was for the chorus, do do do, and it wasn't even that. The first pass at it bears a small resemblance to what it ultimately was, but that just was like a stepping stone before I could think of any lyrics or what's this fucking song going to be about. First, I just came up with like some sort of vocal melody that I could just be a first step, like holding, what's it called, like a scratch track or a marker. What's it? I can't think of the word, but anyway, just get something in there as like a first draft, and then even if there's no actual words to it, then you can start, because then at least you might have a rhythm, like it goes da 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 da. So then when you're thinking of what's the words, it would fit the rhythm of da 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 da.
Okay.
You know?
Yeah.
Like you know how many consonant, or you know how many syllables there are.
I see what you're saying. Yeah, I totally get it.
Yeah.
That's cool. Yeah, got it. Yeah, because that's kind of the puzzle, isn't it? You know, that's kind of like the thing about this music that is like it being the math part of it. You know, there is a certain series of numbers that once you figure them out, you're like, it's done. Whatever it is. I mean, is it the rhythm? Is it the melody? Is it? Yeah, it's the rhythm, right?
Yeah.
It's the rhythm. Yeah.
Yeah, I did this gig at one day where I was literally just standing around all day and getting paid to do jack shit, wait for something to happen. So I brought a notebook with me, and I was just writing down on this one topic, and then I was hearing that like da 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 da, so I tried to come up
with lyrics
something that
fit
fits that
rhythm?
number of syllables, and then like half the lines didn't work at all. Sometimes I'm just like free associating, and then like sometimes it's like, oh, that's a good line,
Mm-hmm.
and then spent the next several weeks like going through that and revising it and reworking it,
Cool. Okay.
all that shit.
Okay, that's
I mean,
what I'll
just
start to do
that-
with my notes. Then that's awesome. That's perfect.
I mean, that method might
Yeah.
not work at all for you, but that's just
Well,
what I did.
But that's what we're doing here. We're like basically reeling each other in. Like this is okay. Now I got to commit to the rhythm.
Oh, I like that idea you had of like you just start with the song title or like something. You start with one
Yeah.
line, or you start with
Yeah.
one idea, and then just everything comes from that.
Yeah, because a lot of the stuff I'm writing, like work harder. I mean, it's how I actually feel. It's like I feel like I need to work harder. Just in order to get what I want. And so how am I going to say that in a song? So then I just kind of create a title in my notes, and I say work harder, and then I just maybe like I got the song in my head, and I just write something down real quick, or it's like something that I'm thinking about that relates to that theme, like how like a demonstration of what that concept means. So then I write it down in that note, And so when I get back in my morning routine, hopefully next week, then I'll circle back to these notes and I'll drill it down to actual lyrics, And the more concepts I have under that heading, probably the better the song will be, because then I can iterate on the different concepts. This is like my thesis of like the system behind potentially writing lyrics and stuff for some of these songs.
Yeah.
So the rhythm, it matches perfectly. That's going to help me actually connect the dots and create like the lyrics for these songs,
Yeah. Because if you're just like writing lyrics in the abstract without any music attached to it, you're not trying to place it within anything, like.
Yeah.
But once you have some music and then you've got like some sort of vague rhythm or whatever in there, then you have like, I'm a big believer in limitations are liberating. Like you have like, all right, now I have this, because when it's just like blank canvas, you're like, well, what the fuck do I do? But it's like, all right, do whatever in this timing, or it's got to fit in this song or this tone.
No, I know. I'm on the same page with that, but I just got on the same page with that. Whereas I remember when you went Tabla Rasa the first time when I was 19, I was like, "What are you doing?" That's probably when you had the realization. Yeah, when you sold all your shit. Do you remember why you sold all your shit? Yeah, you sold all your shit to get a blank slate to start new, and you just you kind of didn't really know what you were identifying with. You want to start fresh, and that's when you became a fucking hippie, with your long hair and shit,
Oh yeah,
which is cool.
Hippie curious.
Yeah, hippie curious, exactly. You were in that zone, but you owned it, man. You're like the coolest hippie I ever met, So cool.
Woo! Well, what's funny, what put me over the edge with Rent Free was the dream I had. I was sitting stumped on that song forever, and the day that I wrote all those lyrics is because I woke up with a dream that day. I had a dream on that, and that's what the song's about, is fucking having a dream about. It's like a couple, I see you in my sleep.
Yeah.
The whole song's about seeing somebody in your dreams.
Yeah, cool.
I was fucking stuck on that forever.
Yeah.
Had a dream, and then that's what I'm going to talk about.
That's awesome.
Just because it's like going to a therapist or something. It's just like, this is what I want to talk about right now. It's on my mind.
Right.
I have to get it off my chest.
Exactly.
I want to express something about it.
All right, I'm going to try it again.
What?
That trick.
Oh, yes.
That's where
Pretty
I'm at.
quick.
I need more practice.
Pretty quick. Needs
more
work.
practice. Yeah.
All right. Okay. You sent it in text or what?
Yeah, I texted it to you.
All right, I got it.
Okay,
I'm going to read it out loud.
Okay.
At poem dash. It's not your definition, it's what it means to me. It's not your definition, it's what it means to me. There are multiple definitions to words, my friend. Poem. A format only I follow. Only I know the rules, or somebody who knows my rules and follows or respects them. My life companion. It's like, this reminds me so much of that audio journal I sent you.
Right. Exactly.
It's like,
Because that's where I'm at in life. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
it's like I'm building my own language to myself. This is so that journal, man. Getting stoned. Put my thought progression and evolution into our band doc. I need to turn that into art. Put it in at self new thoughts. What's at self? Does that take it to like? Is that a certain doc you've got going or what?
Yeah.
An adjacent present moment. Format only I follow. Only I know the rules, or somebody who knows my rules and follows or respects them. In other words, my life companion. It's like I'm building my own language to myself. Put my thought progression and evolution into our band doc. You need to turn that into art. Put it in that self, new thoughts. An adjacent present moment. Adjacent present moment. Interesting.
Yeah,
Nice.
I'm trying to do like MC Escher type shit. You know, I mean, maybe the content inside needs work because it's like I'm an 18-year-old who's finally, you know, getting high and realizing shit. You know what I mean? But like, God, like hopefully I'll work on it. I need to iterate on writing like lyrics and stuff. You know, that's why I want to write lyrics for my own songs. What do you think? What do you think, dude? Tell me what you think.
Of the poem?
Yeah.
Well, all right, my thoughts.
Please.
All right,
Please.
so there's...
Just tell me what you think. God damn it. I have alcohol.
Thinking of it as a poem.
Yeah.
Like you've got the top part, so then and then there's like the poem colon. So then I'm like, I thought the whole thing was the poem, and now we've got poem colon. So then is this like meta? Is that what's going on? Is this like
it's meta, yeah.
I'll just read you through my thought process here.
Cool.
All right, so is this meta or is this not a poem? Or he said it was a poem, and then you got like the note to self about put my thought progression and evolution into a band doc. Two of those, put it in. So it's
Exactly.
it reads like these are just kind of notes to yourself, but then you're just like, oh, but he said this was a poem. So then you got to reconfigure it in your mind of like, okay, so then we're like, that makes it a meta poem that contains these notes to self. Think of that as art. That's interesting, because we do that shit all the time, and we rarely pull it out of that context to be like, what if this was art? Like study this as like meditation on the 21st century.
Exactly. God damn it.
And I definitely hear your voice in there, as yeah. And yeah, just an overwhelming feeling of reminding me of that audio journal and notes to myself. I mean, I make notes like this all the time. Yeah. I mean, it doesn't sound traditionally like a poem, but
right.
I don't really care about that.
Right. Exactly. Right.
It's interesting to read, which is and interesting to think of it as a poem. So, yeah, cool. That's my thought process there. And and the fact that it's coming to me as a screenshot from a phone is perfect. It should be a screenshot on a phone.
I love you. You fucking get it, Ryan. You get it, dude.
Also part of the medium.
Exactly. 100%. It's the medium. It reminds me of the poetry book that you sent me.
Huh.
Let me pull it up. Let me get it on film.
All right.
Okay.
Oh God.
For you.
Yeah.
Right?
That's the one.
When you were doing your audio journals, book 1, fall 1998 to spring 2000, Macomb, Illinois, by Ryan Walker. Little one circle. I like that. I like that choice.
Oh, book 1. Yeah.
Did you see it? Wait, check this out. I just saw it. Check this out.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
I'm one of 6. I remember you got pissed at me because I didn't like Venmo you money because it cost money to print this.
I did. I was wanting you to pay me for it.
Yeah.
What?
Okay, well, that's how I read it. You're like, some people sent me money because they realized that this cost money.
Ha! Oh, what a dick.
No, but that's when I realized, I was like, okay, Ryan, like, he's all, like, fucking socialist or whatever, but in reality, you know, shit costs money.
That's funny.
So he can respect the business side of me, you know, because that's what the fuck world we're living in right now, unfortunately.
So book 1 of 6 is not like there's 6 copies of that book. That's like there's 6
Here's one
parts to the book. And you got all 6, yeah.
Here's book 2.
Nice.
Here's book 3.
Yeah.
Okay. And if you want, I'll bend you $50. Okay. Book 4.
That shit was expensive, bro.
I know. I got it. I mean, the $50, that's like adjusted for inflation, you know?
That's a deal.
100.
It's a fucking steal.
All right, I got you.
I can't believe I asked you for money. That's ridiculous.
No, you didn't. But it was kind of like this like, oh, really? Okay. Maybe I'm a bad friend. But that could just be my mom talking. It could just be total paranoia, you know? Like, because I respect you so much. I'm like, I'm fucking up with Ryan, you know? He gave me this book. I'm one of 6. I didn't give him fucking $20 for Kinko's, but I'm broke. I can't even buy pants, you know?
I don't remember anybody giving me a dime for that. That's so funny.
Yeah. Okay, so
Some people give me
let's
money.
pull one out. Let's do first poem, book 1. Are you okay with that?
Okay.
All right, here we
Sure.
go. All right, first thing though, you got your title page,
Of course.
and
Whoa.
it's for me.
Did I write a message to you?
No, I think you actually
No.
wrote your credits. First edition, 4
Okay.
copies. 4 copies by author at Kinko's, Columbia, Missouri, 2003. Reprinted 10 copies in parentheses 7 by Business Express, Inc. Period. Very good. Fort Collins, Colorado, 2003.
So you got one of the Fort Collins copies.
Is this a reprint? Fucker.
Yeah. That's a reprint.
What?
Because the reprint wouldn't have existed otherwise.
Like that moment where Gary told me he didn't want to be in his wedding or something. Like, why didn't I get a first edition, you son of a bitch?
I mean, there's 4 of them. Come on.
I'm 7 of 10 reprints.
Oh,
Who
lame.
else kept your
who
fucking
got the
thing?
4?
Okay, all I ask is next time I get the original, please. Okay, like I hope I've earned it by now. God damn it, Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Who got the
here we
4?
go.
It probably was like my parents.
Yeah, 4
There's
copies.
4. It was probably like my parents and my brother. That's 3. I have 1. Of the 10, I know who got some of the 10.
Oh, when did this originally
I'm trying to think the original 4. Does it have like a suggested retail price on there?
Oh, let's see. I'm looking on the cover. I don't see like a comic book 25 cents or anything. I don't see anything like that.
Should have been 25
Check in the
cents.
back. Oh, it's signed though.
Nice.
The back page. Yeah.
Ha, classy.
All right. Here's your first poem. You ready? Oh God, I can't wait.
Yeah.
I love these poems. Love them. Our eyes are parallel to the ground, but we walk with our heads down. Fuck you, Ryan. It's so good. Fuck you.
Right?
So good. Fucking asshole.
Hey, why are we looking down? We're
Right?
built to look this way and are always like looking down. What the hell? It's like we don't want to trip over shit.
Wait. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Yeah, but it's the way you say it. I mean, it had something to say. Like I wrote a poem back then. It was a bunch of kids bobbing heads. That was it. You know. It's just my interpretation of an emo show. You know. All right. Blessed
There should
souls.
be a line in a song.
Right. Exactly. That's kind of what this first one. Blessed souls break from hazy hibernation. I'll love you all. Golden rules, giddy fools, beauty bastard, more, faster. It's so good, dude. It's so good.
They
Hail,
sound like
cure,
lyrics, don't they?
poison, pellet, mumbling madness over the phone, silk voice, skin tight, black, sleek, blonde bomb, 5 a.m. screaming, ooh, straddling a concrete bench, really, Ryan? Screwdriver eyes. I love it. Radiating lust. So good, Ryan. So fucking good. Come on, you fucking. Golden rules.
No.
Golden rule, that's Jesus. Giddy fools. Probably me. Beauty bastard.
Our new band name is Luke and Ryan and Paranoia.
And the Paranoias. Plural.
Luke and Ryan and the Paranoias.
Perfect. That's our band name. Yes. I'm writing them fucking down, dude. I'm writing it down.
Although Luke and the Paranoia sounds pretty good.
Why has it got to be about me? Luke and Ryan and the Paranoias, right?
Your name is cooler than mine.
I love your name, Ryan. It's 4
Well, thank
letters.
you.
It's 4 letters. No, listen to me. I actually give a fuck about how things look visually. That's why I'm a marketer. And the way that Ryan looks corresponds with like the numbers 4 and 5 to me, which are cool. They're like red and black and silver and shit. And I feel
Like 4 and 5.
on like an aroma, aura, the aroma of your aura. The aroma of your aura. See, this is why we need a jam. We're drunk. We're gonna write some funny shit, right? You know, at the very least, that's a song. Luke and Ryan are Paranoid. That's like an intro song, you know?
Latest update
I'm going to get into it. Yeah.
is stripped down to just Luke is paranoid.
So you're not paranoid anymore? Luke is paranoid and
I think
it's CBD.
All right, how about Luke is paranoid, Ryan was paranoid?
Yeah, exactly.
That's why I switched to CBD.
All right, cool. That's
Yeah.
what therapy's for, you know.
Sure.
Maybe all this is just bullshit. Maybe it's like just a play to, like for you to like me. I don't know.
It's a long game. It's a long game. One of these days, dude, I'll start to like you.
Eventually, you'll like me.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I think about all that shit all the time. I think that's like. Anyway, we don't have to go down this road. So, what else we need to accomplish? Like, let's get all the business done, and then we can bullshit if you want to. You know, I'm being respectful of your time, basically. Like, we're already a half hour over. So
Oh.
You asked me how people store this stuff. We never process
Right.
it. So
Yeah.
I'm just gonna send you the pictures right now, so you can see. I could just. I'm not gonna walk you in there. That'd be too much of a pain with my computer.
Oh, a picture of your drawer.
drawers,
I love how
yeah.
you call it a drawer. I've got a drawer.
I have a drawer. Yeah.
I just love that it's a drawer. That's so
Cool.
great.
Awesome.
But because it's like, where does it go? Is it in a drawer? Is it in a suitcase? Is it in a cardboard box? What do people do?
Well,
Do they have
my
hard
journals-
drives sitting somewhere from 2006?
My journals are in a suitcase, and my digital journals are in hard drives, and they're all stored in this place that I'm going to send you a picture of.
Dude, that'd be a great idea for a series, like a web series of
Yeah.
like you go to people
Yeah, totally.
like artistic people who we know, they're
Yeah.
legion. They're all over the country.
Mhm.
And you go to all these people and they're all going to have something like this. Like, here's my
Totally.
suitcase. Or they'll have a story. If they lost it, then tell me the story about how you lost your collection of shit. Or what happened to it. You left it at this girl's house after she ran you out of the house with a shotgun or something. Whatever.
Mhm.
Yeah, that'd be I would watch the shit out of that. Like artists and their own archive of work, all like the underground people who never cracked through any kind of success, I'm getting better at bass just in the
It's
last
not
2 hours.
untenable. Good.
It is untenable.
Why is it untenable?
Your position is untenable. Your Google Drive position?
I'm gonna
You
look
can't
that up.
upload anything.
Yeah, but I believe that it is malleable.
You're just adding ables to the conversation.
Mm.
What's malleable? Oh, it's
It's
because you can
changeable.
delete stuff?
Yeah, it's manageable.
Okay. Well, okay. Oh my God.
I'm
There's a
just
ninja
matching-
boy walking down the street.
What is it?
There's a
What is
boy. There's a 8-year-old boy walking down the street in full black. He's completely covered head to toe in black ninja
Take a picture of
costume.
him. Take a picture.
It's
It's
too
gonna
late.
be in the dock.
It's too late.
It's got to be in the dock.
He's so far away now. I can't do it.
All right. Oh, I wrote a song for Schnitzel, by the way. It's death metal. You ready?
Yeah.
You gotta help me remember it. Ready? Okay, it's death metal.
Yeah.
You write a bass line for it. It's an
Ready.
It's that key. Whatever that is. Ready? Schnitzel, 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 schnitzel. Firecracker, firecracker. Schnitzel, schnitzel, schnitzel. Firecracker, firecracker. Schnitzel, schnitzel, schnitzel. Firecracker, firecracker. Schnitzel, schnitzel, schnitzel. Firecracker, firecracker.
Yeah.
So good. Oh, did you get my text?
No.
I
Yes.
texted
There it
you,
is.
yeah.
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
Here we
Here
go.
I'm into it. All right. Full screen. Yes. Oh, the blue tape.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So you've got these plastic drawers. A couple of them. Oh, he's cracking it open. Wow. Yes. Old photo envelopes with dates on them, I'm sure.
Disposable cameras yet to be developed.
Oh my God. Of course.
Like
See,
the
this
cassette
shit
tape.
is gold, dude. Oh, your drawer of tapes. The micro cassette.
Let's have me be episode 1 of your docuseries. How's that?
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's do that. That's how we'll kick it
I'm
off.
fascinated. Well, shit, man. I'll let you go.
All right, my
Okay.
friend.
All right. That was good. That was good.
That was awesome.
I'm going to stop it.